story to be Grand Slam Australia happened. So this show was shown after the All-Star game or whatever. And I think not a lot of people really cared to even, again, it was because of the timing. No one really would know when this show was happening. So the show happened like late, and yeah, the show started with the Mega Omega Star. I don't fucking know what that's their team is called. Anyways, Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay defeated Konosuke Take a Shit and Kyle Fletcher with a combo of the elbow blade, whatever, the freaking finisher that is their combo finisher. Like Will Ospreay jumped, hit the elbow, and then the one winged angel. The match was not bad. It was not a bad match. It was just a lot of false finishes and just a lot of a lot of indie type of style wrestling shit that I don't really care for. All the smarks, they're gonna act like this was such a great match or whatever. But it was a great finish, I will say. Match was fine, not a bad match. Some cool moves, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like I didn't really care much. Be desired for. Mercedes defeated the Harley Cameron, whatever. And then she had like a face-off with some Japanese bitch that we're supposed to pretend to care about. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay celebrated a win. They issued challenges for Revolution, where Omega challenges Konosuke to take a shift for the international title, and then Ospreay challenges Kyle Fletcher to face him to end their feud and issue inside a steel cage. Which, okay. Yeah, this is official. Third match. The Deathriders defeated Cope, Edge, and Jaywhite. Edge did not get his pyro. The fans did sing his song though, but I don't get it. So Edge does not get his pyro, but Kenny Omega has pyro. What the fuck are we doing here? Whatever. Anyways, this was a fun match. A fun little street fight type of match. Edge got power bomb through the table. A little brawling with Eaterman. Nice sequence of moves. Nice sequence of uses of weapons. Edge was down for a little bit, but Jay White also try to get offenses and shit. We had Yulo get involved, but then Jay White takes him out. Eventually, Edge does a spear through the table to Claudio. And then another spear, and then he pulls out a chair. He was about to concerto. I mean, that could probably maybe he should have just thought to pin him after there, but whatever. You get involved. Eventually, that distracts Edge, and then Edge got distracted where he got hit by the briefcase, got hit by a bunch of things, and then he was able to. Then he just basically passed out from this choke. A lot of fans chanted bullshit when the match ended with the choke. But I would think maybe what they could have done to make less bullshitty and less typical, where they could have had after he kind of little passes out a little bit, maybe just hit him one more time where it's a big move and then pins Edge. That would have been kind of okay. I would have thought. Well, again, if this happened, how does it make sense to have a world title match now, right? If he technically lost, but whatever, it is what it is. Okada defeats Buddy Matthews to retain his Continental Classic title. Whatever. I don't really care. This is this Australia. We get an international championship series leading to Collision for God knows what reason. A series for what? What? I mean, what? Isn't he defending the title? What are we doing? What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. This is announced for Dynamite, whatever, and the announce I'll get it. We'll see you Thursday. And then the main event, Timeless Toni Storm defeated Mariah May to become the new women's champion. This match was kind of hot, I just thought the match was a bit botchy and whatever, but it's a women's match. What do you expect? I'm just happy to see two hot chicks wrestling. Even though I prefer, Toni Storm to have longer hair like she did in WWE, whatever. But hey, regardless, the match was not bad. Just kind of did not make sense in terms, and just a lot of false finishes, which is I don't like. I just don't like the too much false finishes. Kind of botchy, but it was fine. It was a fine match, but I didn't really agree.